Hey goats, and welcome back to our newest tutorial video. Today we're going to be discussing the career development cycle and how to successfully walk through the 4 stages to lead to career success. So let's look at how the career development cycle is helpful. So it's no secret that choosing your future career path can be quite daunting. Your parents, the media, peers, teachers, and others can put a lot of pressure on students, often unintentionally, to choose the right career path and college major, and this can cause a high level of stress and anxiety. There's also the pressure we put on ourselves to make the right choice that's going to lead to career satisfaction. Students often fail to realize that taking the time to explore potential career paths or having moments during college where you rethink your career choice is a natural part of the career development cycle. Learning about yourself and how to make career decisions can be extremely rewarding and empowering. So your career services team designed this tutorial to go over the 4 stages of the career development cycle and to help you along your career journey. In other words, even if you don't know what you want to do with your life, you're already making progress in your career development. So there are 4 stages of career development, and they are know yourself, explore options, get focused, and take action. So in this tutorial, we're going to take a brief look at what each of these stages encompasses and how you can master the stage to continue on your career development path. Keep in mind that although we will be talking about the stages in this specific order, this process isn't always a perfect circle, and you may repeat the cycle or skip around at different points in your life. But if you do the work in the beginning of your career journey, you'll be able to easily navigate the stages later on in life. So the first stage that we're going to look at is the know yourself, or the self-assessment as it's been called before. So a lot of the time and attention goes into the end of the career development cycle, which is searching and obtaining for a job. But before someone can even get to that point, we need to take the time to evaluate ourselves. When we think about careers we may want to pursue, we often think externally of what is out there, but we can forget how essential it is to look inward and take the time to learn about ourselves. The main focus of this stage is personal reflection. And while that might sound simple, it really calls for you to think about the things that you like to do and the things that you're good at. Reflect on your favorite school subjects or activities in schools, your hobbies, interests, etc. It's also good to consider the things that you don't like. For example, if you don't like math and science, maybe being a doctor isn't the best career path for you. But if you wanted to be a doctor for the aspect of helping people, there are a lot of other related career possibilities that don't require the math and science component. In addition to your interests and skills, it is also important to understand what you value and your personality traits, as these can help you decide which careers best align with your specific preferences. This is the time to take personality and interest assessments to help you figure out what's important to you and aspects of your personality that will help you in your career choice. So now that you know more about yourself and have reflected, it's time to start using that information to explore career options. There are numerous online resources to do this, such as What Can I Do with This Major, ONET Online, and the Occupational Outlook Handbook, which are great tools not only for finding occupations based on your interests and skills, but also to see the outlook of certain jobs and salary information broken down by region. The best way, though, to gain insight into potential jobs or industries is to talk directly to professionals that are currently in them. You can do this by networking on LinkedIn and with UST alumni to set up informational interviews to learn more about different career paths and build professional relationships. This is a great time to create a comparison chart of the various careers you might have interest in and be looking at, and then be able to start narrowing down that search. So we've made it through the first 2 stages of the career development cycle. We have fully done a self-assessment and reflected on our personality traits and interests, and began exploring career options using that information. Now we turn to the 3rd stage, which is getting focused and making a plan. This stage is all about making decisions, setting goals for yourself, and starting an action plan. While you will learn new things along your career development journey, you'll want to have a bit of a clearer plan to begin with and keeping the end in mind. What realistic professional goals do you want to accomplish before you graduate? What can you start doing now that will prepare you for what you might want to do in the future? For example, you could set a timeline of attending 2 networking events in the fall of your junior year and doing an internship in the summer of your junior year. With a plan in place, it will be easier for you to have everything in order when you graduate, instead of having to rush last minute to find a job. We have now arrived at the final stage, which is take action. This is the time that you will start looking for opportunities to gain experience in a career and/or industry that interests you, and this can be done as early as your freshman year when you can get involved in the numerous clubs and organizations that we have on campus. You can participate in other experiential learning activities such as community service, obtaining an on-campus job, and you can find all of the on-campus jobs and various volunteer, internship, and job opportunities on our job board Handshake. Also, taking on leadership positions, pursuing research opportunities, completing projects, and doing study abroad will help you build out your resume and showcase skills and goals. Keep in mind that many of the experiential learning activities, even if not directly related to your major or career interests, will give you transferable skills that employers look for and can assist you in any job, such as critical thinking, teamwork, communication, and adaptability. Another way to take action is by shadowing professionals in the industry you want to go into and doing internships to get hands-on experience and knowledge to highlight on your resume and showcase that you have relevant skills and experience. Remember, as mentioned earlier, the cycle does not have a real stopping point, and you may jump around to various stages as part of your career development journey. As we come to the end of this tutorial, let's recap the career development cycle one last time. So the first stage is where we come to know ourselves. We reflect on our values, interests, strengths and weaknesses, traits, and ambitions. It's often overlooked, but this is a very important stage to be able to find a career that will bring you satisfaction in your daily work. The Career Services Office offers personality and interest assessments to help you during the stage. The second stage involves using the information from the previous stage and exploring options that fit your preferences. You will research occupations that match your interests, reach out to professionals for insight, and looking at various degrees and career options. The third stage is where we're using our reflection knowledge and the information gathered from our exploration to start setting real goals and planning for the future. Start thinking of a timeline of things you can do to achieve your goals and set a plan in motion. The fourth stage is when we take action and we use all of the information from the 3 previous stages. You will start gaining experience, whether it be through joining clubs and organizations, conducting research, or getting an internship. The purpose is to start growing skills and gaining valuable experiences to fill out your resume and help land you the job that you want at graduation. We encourage you to reach out to us for any questions you have about your career journey. You can reach us via email at career.services@sttom.edu or by phone at 713-525-3160. Our office is located in the Kruger Center on the 2nd floor in room 208. To stay up to date on all of our jobs and internships, events and fairs, tutorials, and much more, follow us on our social media pages. You can follow us on Facebook at Kelt Careers, on Instagram at Kelt_careers, on LinkedIn at University of St. Thomas Career Services Group, on Twitter at Kelt_careers, and on YouTube at UST Career Services Office. Thank you for tuning in to our Career Development Cycle tutorial video. We hope that you found this information helpful for you along your career journey, and please know that your Career Services team is here to help you throughout every stage of the process. Please let us know if you have any questions or concerns, and we will be more than happy to assist you with that. Thanks!